Boop, 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 bobbing along.
Boop.
Good morning. It's Monday morning. It's a beautiful morning. We are in Tring. We are both absolutely knackered. We had a really full-on couple of weekends actually, and weeks. We had a lovely night though last night. We just chilled and enjoyed. It was cool and crisp, but it was really nice, so we just sort of sat outside for a bit, and it's just gorgeous. You notice when we had a look on the maps this morning that there's supposed to be a winding hole somewhere along this stretch that we're on, not too far from the station bridge. We noticed that actually the spot we're in front of is fairly wide. So we wondered if we're maybe in front of the winding hole, so this spot here is quite wide, but I don't think we are in reality, because it's actually all quite wide. I think it's just because that's a bit of a clearing. Yeah, I've just had a look on the map and that is definitely the winding hole. It doesn't say not to moor in front of it. Normally if there's a winding hole, there's a sign, there's signs everywhere saying not to moor. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I think it's okay to be in front of a winding hole. I think it's probably a bit inconsiderate. I thought I'm just moving Annie very slowly, just inching her along really. So we were there, butted up to that boat. We're now here, butted up to the boat in front of us. But at least we're clear now of the winding hole. Given Annie some nice pink bows for her mooring pins. Tring looks really nice, so looking forward to spending some time exploring. And yeah, I'm just off now. I've got a bag full of recycling, so I'm going to try and see if I can. We spotted a good looking recycling place, so I'm going to try and see if I can find that. And then we are. What else have I got to do? A little bit of shopping. It's not very exciting. And now I just happen to have found a brewery. There's all the mirrors. I have the arms of regret. It's quite a long walk from Tesco's and from the brewery. I only bought 4 beers. There aren't Warhammers everywhere?
Yeah, he says there aren't Warhammers everywhere. Warhammers here. This is full of Warhammers. That's Warhammers.
I like that you use the plural. Warhammers.
This is all Warhammery stuff.
Yeah, sort of.
And this is some
Well,
sort
this is,
of...
I'm getting rid of this right now, right this second. Whoosh!
And here's some more Warhammer relics.
What the matter?
This is one of his beautiful boxes for putting dice in. Stu made this. Ooh, I like this. And it magnets back on. It's really satisfying. Yes. But I do think that's too many Warhammer. Warhammer. Apparently it's like sheep, and the plural of Warhammer is Warhammer. One of our most beautiful mooring spots and close to the train station. Very tired. It's like 9:30 back from London. And Stu's made one of my boil in the bag curries. But we've also got chickpeas left over because one of my colleagues, his wife, made like platters of food for the whole team to have for lunch, which is just the loveliest thing, and she's amazing, and it was really lovely to be in today. This is a bit stressful, the leaky windows, after being fixed at the weekend, are leaking again. And I mean, I might have mopped it all up now, but there was water dripping. Oh, there's some. It's sort of dripping straight through and then through this wood, and that is stressing me out. Need to get these windows sorted before winter really starts.
Hi guys, it's Friday. I think it's been one of the cloudiest, most overcast days. Well, it's definitely been one of the cloudiest, most overcast days that we've had all year really. This is our second time running the engine. We've been really lucky, I think. I think our solar panels do really good, but you could just see today it's actually quite nice and blue now. But all day it was really overcast, and then it rained for ages, and disappointingly the rain seeped through the windows again, so I'm going to have to do a proper job of those windows. Having a brewery nearby is a little dangerous. That said, in Tottenham we had a lot of breweries nearby, so I guess that's fairly familiar. I am drinking Death or Glory by Tring Brewery, which is really nice. I thought it was about the best beer they had, although they also had like a craft IPA that was pretty lush. Oh, squirrel, hello.
Good morning on Saturday.
Good morning.
It's a busy Saturday. What time is it now, Stu?
About 8:40.
8:40. So we're going into London earlier than we would normally because it's off peak, it's Saturday. And Stu's going to have a gaming day. And I'm delivering... So last week No. What happened?
One week, definitely.
A week or two ago, Stu took down an exhibition that I had up in a pub in Tottenham, and my pictures have been all over the dinette, so I've sold them off half price, and I'm making deliveries this morning. And then hopefully I'll have time to go to the other art fair before meeting a friend for dinner and a gig. So, packed London day, and then hopefully a quiet day tomorrow, just me and Stu exploring Tring.
That quiet day tomorrow sounds great.
Half the deliveries are done. Now it's time for a little rest and an orange juice at my favourite old local pub, the Annie. The Annie is a community-owned pub in Tottenham, and they kindly had my pictures up for a couple of months, and this is the new exhibition that's up. Little visit to the cemetery. This was our favourite outdoor space when we lived here in Tottenham. I've done a lot of walking now. My feet hurt. It's my goose friends. Then I popped into Bruce Castle Museum, a local history museum, with some of my greetings cards in the gift shop. And finally saw this Sisters, Sirens and Saints exhibition. Absolutely beautiful paintings of women with sort of spirits and ghostly figures in the background of some of them. Right, that's enough walking. Almost. I'm heading to the other art fair now, near Liverpool Street. some of my favourites, and I'll pop some links for these artists down below. An hour in the other outfit was enough. I'm exhausted. I just want to sit down, so honestly I might just sit here at the station for a bit because I'm exhausted. I headed to Andu Cafe early and they kindly let me hang about for about half an hour until my friends arrived. We ordered a massive platter, which was truly, truly massive and delicious. We did manage to eat most of it, but we were a bit shocked. They tried to warn us and we didn't listen. No, it's all good.
Hello.
Stu came to the pub for the gig.
Hooray.
It's not even 8:30. We're exhausted and we're heading home.
Hooray! Good morning. It's a lovely day today. We had a very nice neighbour who's from the West Country who has left this morning. So we thought we're going to have a Tring date today, which is going to be lovely. But I thought rather than I thought I'd move the boat up a little bit because at the moment we're really under this tree. We're not getting great solar as it is, but also we're still sort of just backing onto that turning point. So I figured if we shift ourselves up about a boat length, we're less under the tree for a start. Plus we should get better solar.
Starting something new. Oh.
It's quite nice seeing it from
On foot.
on foot without stressing about being somewhere.
There was something I wanted to say, but I forgot what it was.
This is the Wendover arm that we're about to... Is it the Wendover arm?
I think so.
Yeah, that we're about to walk down. And then that's the main arm. That's the flight of locks that we were coming up. Last week, yeah.
So pretty.
Emmie keeps stopping to film everything, which I don't blame her. It's really pretty and lovely, but I do get the somewhat strong sensation that we're never going to get to the museum at this rate.
This way to the Zoological Museum. Let's go. Oh, look at that face.
All of these are extinct or on the edge of extinction.
A very good name. He is splendid.
It's a shell.
Yes, it is. Dressed up flea. Will it work? That's very strange. Can't really tell it's a flea, but I'm still horrified and amazed.
That is really big.
What's this gonna do? Crossed over the motorway and it's really pretty. We are hungry.
Yes, we are.
Our dinner was so good.
I'm so full.
It was so good. I'm very happy with the choices that we made.
Yeah.
That rice, that bread. It's about a half-hour walk back from Tring town centre to where we're moored near the train station. And it was nice to have such a relaxed, nature-filled day after a busy London day yesterday. I really packed in the stuff yesterday in London, which I enjoyed, but it was absolutely exhausting. I did feel pretty drained by the end of it and didn't spend long enough with my friends at the pub because I just hit my limit. I had to go home.
Yeah, I just had a nice day at my games club. I didn't actually even play that much. I just sort of hung out and chat with people. I did feel pretty done though by the end of the day. I felt a bit bad likewise that we didn't spend a bit longer, but I was just so ready to come home.
And it was good to have a little bit of time to wind down before bed. But yeah, today was really relaxed. Just got up when we wanted to, did some drawing, watched Bake Off.
I had such a good sleep last night.
We did like a long way round walk into Tring town centre via the Wendover Arm, which was really beautiful.
Yeah, it was.
Now that we're getting closer into London, I'm commuting a bit more. And it is actually not much more tiring than living in London and commuting from inside London.
No.
And still less tiring than when I commuted every day. So going in 1 to 2 times a week, I just feel really lucky to be able to live on the boat and move further away and still be able to commute in and still be able to have the opportunity to live on the boat and travel around a little bit.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Getting to explore all of the Elson points.
On that note, I want to do some drawing. Stu probably wants to paint some Warhammers. Warhammer. And good night, everyone.
Good night. Ooh, there's something under the water there. Is it, or is it just 2 pond skimmers? I'm not quite sure what it is. Oh, I think it might be 2 bees that accidentally fell in the water in a second. Oh, that's really sad. Oh.
Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate having you along with us. And we'll see you again next week, we hope. Bye.